one is for the boys with the booming system. Top down AC with the cooling system. When you come up in the club, he be blazing up. Got sex on deck like he's saving up. And he ill, he might got a nail. He pop bottles and he got the right kind of bill. He call, he dope, he might sell coke. He always in the air, but he never flies out. She a motherfucking drip, drip, tell her all the drip, drip. When he make a drip, drip, kiss him on a lip, lip. That's the kind of dude I was looking for. And yes, you get slapped if you're looking low. I said, excuse me, you're a hell of a guy. I mean, my you're like elegant fly. I mean, you're so shy, and I'm loving your tie. You're like slicker than the guy with the thing on his eye. Oh. Yes, I did. Somebody please tell me the F.I.S. I am Nicki Minaj, I'm that conducer. That cool truck, trouble you just. Boys in the polos, entrepreneur niggas in the mogo. Think about with the crew, he's so loud. But I think I like a better when he's out loud. And I think I like a better with the city cap on. He ain't even gotta try to put the Mac on. You just gotta give me that look. When you give me that look, then the penny's gonna excuse me, you're a hell of a guy. You know I really got a thing for American guys. I mean, guy, chicken and eyes. I can tell that you're in touch with your feminine side. Yes I did. Somebody please tell me the F.I.S. I am Nicki Minaj, and that conducer. That coops up and trouble you just.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to GSA Forever again. Back, very tired, and I'm kind of feeling a little sick today. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, but my tongue's kind of numb and doesn't look like I'll be eating ketchup for the rest of the day. It's one thing about my tongue. If I eat too much sour stuff, my tongue becomes numb, and then if anything like ketchup, tomato, anything like tomatoes in it, literally makes my tongue feel like it's burning. Like my tongue feels like it just burst into flames. But it doesn't, so I don't think I'll be eating ketchup today unless my tongue finally decides to deal with it. On the other hand, in the last chapter, actually not yesterday we started a new book called My Stepbrother, and the cool thing about the book is, and the thumbnail for the video is actually the original cover for this book. So in the last chapter, we met Corey, Brandon, his mom, and then we met Trace a little bit. Trace is Brandon's son, and Corey apparently is becoming his new stepbrother, and Trace apparently did not like that. And so, he got really mad and started being a bitch to Corey and ran up to his room. So, chapter 2. What just happened? I asked in confusion. Oh man, Corey, I'm so sorry about Trace. Brandon cried, looking angry, apologetic, and embarrassed all at once. Oh, don't worry about it, Brandon. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell just happened, I said, looking on the couch where Trace had been sitting the moment earlier. Someone needed a nap more than I did. Corey, honey, why don't you go to bed? You look exhausted. Maybe Trace was tired too. I'm sure he'll apologize to you in the morning, Mom said, with a small, encouraged smile. I nodded and remembered there was other stuff in the car. I opened my mouth to say I'd finished unpacking the car, but Brandon shook his head at me. Go to bed, Corey. You look dead on your feet. I'll get the rest of the stuff out of the car. Don't even worry about it, he said with a smile. And I'm really, really sorry about Trace's behavior. I waved my hand dismissal and yawned. It's fine. Brandon, seriously. It's fine, Brandon, seriously. Don't worry about it all. My mom's right. Trace is probably just tired. Good night, guys, I said, and hugged my mom tightly. She smiled and kissed my cheek before releasing me. Brandon ruffled my hair. Now, if you guys know what that means, he's going like this, kind of like scratching his head with them. Ruffled my hair and gave me one arm hair. Good night, Corey. If you need anything, our room is the one on the opposite side of the hall. Don't hesitate to wake us up. If you need the bathroom, it's the door directly next to yours. Tracy's bedroom is directly across from yours. Sleep tight, he said, and releasing me. He gave a slight wave before heading up. I gave a slight wave before heading upstairs. I glanced at Tracy's bedroom door. I could slightly hear music playing and fought back the urge to go in his room and try to talk to him. For one, I didn't need to make the situation any worse for the two of us. I was just way too tired to. So I went to my new bedroom. I shut off the lights after stripping down to my boxers and saying up the bed a little. I jumped into bed, pulling the covers up to my chin, uncomfortably squeezing my eyes shut. My body felt heavy, and my head sank into the pillow. Into my comfortable pillow. I let one more yawn before drifting into a nice sleep. Something stoned in my eyes, and I groaned and rolled over. Pull up your pants, Aiden, and I moaned and pulled the pillow away from over my head. Aiden, who the hell is Aiden? I jumped up in shock and let out a little scream. I over realized that the thing had been shining in my face had not been a sexy boy's glamorous reproductive part, but instead the sun shining through my window. Sorry, Corey, I didn't mean to scare you, Brandon said, laughing. Hi, Brandon. He's definitely not a sexy guy from my school or anything. He's my Barbie doll. I didn't have a Ken. I had Aiden. I blabbed nervously, barely regenerating what I had saying. Brandon raised an eyebrow at me and cocked his head to the side. So you sleep with your Barbie doll, whom is lacking pants? He asked. And assuming looking at my mirror, Barbie doll? The hell did you get that idea from? There's no way I'm actually said Barbie doll, right? I wasn't that stupid, was I? I got a great idea from you. You just told me Aiden was your Barbie doll, Brandon said, and laughed when my face heated up. Just, don't tell my mom, I groaned as I threw the covers over me and stood up, and I looked down and gasped. Where did my pants go? I cried, looking around the room. I was dressed in only my boxers. I never slept in my boxers. Corey, you took them off last night along with your shirt, Brandon said patiently, and pointed at my clothes, which were crumpled on the floor. My face heated a bit more. Right. I'm still a little disordered from the move, and I said, and laughed at myself as I grabbed my jeans and slipped them back on. Yes, I can understand. Well, your mom wanted me to wake you up so you didn't sleep in too late. I just made lunch. Come down and eat, he said with a friendly smile. I ran my hand through my no doubt messy hair before following Brandon out of my new bedroom. I asked caught Trace's open bedroom door, and I mentally groaned at last night's introduction. Came back to me with painful charity. Hopefully Trace had been tired. Maybe he would be in a better mood this morning. Well, this afternoon, since I apparently slept through the whole morning. We went down the stairs and into the kitchen. My mom was sitting at the kitchen table with Trace. Trace, again, didn't look up when we entered the kitchen. Go on, take a seat next to your mom, Corey. I made some Kraft mac and cheese. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I could use some mac and cheese right now. Brandon said, and he moved to the cupboard. I sat next down. Brandon handed me a bowl and a napkin and spoon. I thanked him and scooped myself my lunch, beginning to eat somewhat hungrily. Trace would have just Trace would have just wait. I mean, come on, the food was a little more important than being on good terms with my new stepbrother, right? Yeah, I knew my priorities. I finished eating and Brandon slipped me a glass and some chocolate milk. I poured it and drank it thirstily, washing my lunch down. I rubbed my bottom lip against the glass when I was done drinking. Thanks, Brandon, I said happily now. And I was officially done with my lunch. I looked down at my dirty dishes backed up to Brandon. Where do I put my dishes? I'll handle them for now, Corey. Once you get settled in the house more, then I'll show you how to take care of your laundry and dishes. Brandon said, standing up and taking my dirty dishes from me. Mom snorted. His laundry is what keeps me around for. Mom snorted. His laundry is what he keeps me around for, she said. I smiled innocently at her. She raised an eyebrow, and I couldn't help but drop my eyes to the table. Maybe, I mumbled, and she nodded at me. Stop reading my mind, I whined, and I crossed my arms behind her. Seriously, can you shut up for like 5 frickin' minutes? Trey snapped in annoyance. Oh, my bad. Seriously, can you shut up for like 5 frickin' seconds? Trey snapped in annoyance. I glanced at him in surprise. I had forgotten he was here. Whoops. Uh, sorry, I said with a small smile. Trace, calm down. Just be nice to Corey. Why don't you take him to meet some of your friends or something? But I'm sure he would appreciate it. Brandon said with a sigh. Trace made a disgusting face at his father and glared at me. No, wait, this weirdo cannot get his own. This weirdo can get his own friends. Besides, I'm not a babysitter, he growled. Trace, stop it, Brandon said angrily. He pointed at me and glared at Trace. This is your stepbrother. He just moved here and he doesn't know anyone. He's going to be living in this house from now on, so you might as well get used to it. Show him around the town and introduce him to your friends. No, I'm going. No, I'm not going to, Dad, he said annoyed. Trace snapped and stood up and dropped his dirty dishes in the sink before shooting me another glare and leaving the room. I listened as he went up the stairs and slammed his bedroom door angrily. I'm so sorry about that, Corey. I don't know what has gotten into that boy, Brandon said furiously, glaring at the ceiling. Well, don't take it out on the ceiling, Brandon. The ceiling didn't do anything to you, I said with a frown. Brandon sighed and gave me a weak smile. Trace will come around. He just, I don't know, moody, I guess. It must be his time of the month. I laughed a little, and my mom pouted. You wouldn't make fun of it if you bled from your privates for the week on each month, she grumbled. Mom, that's just, ugh. Not a table conversation. You can't bleed for a week and survive. It's just weird, I said in disgust. Ugh. This was exactly why I was gay. Girl parts were just blah. How could someone bleed for a week and not die? It just wasn't natural. It went against the laws of, well, it went against the laws. I pled the fifth. I pled the flip. The fifth. That means I have the right mind. I have the right to remain silent. I pled for the 53rd. That means I have the right to bleed from my reproductive parts of a whole damn week and still survive. No, just no. I'll keep that in mind, and I think I should be dead the next time I pay your phone bill, Corey, Mom said simply, standing up. That's not what I meant, I wiped my hand and slapped my jean pocket where my phone was. Huh, I must have taken my phone out of my pocket last night. Well, I guess it's good Mom hadn't washed my jeans. It was very good for the cell phone. And getting put through the washing machine, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna stop the video here. Welcome, come back for part 2.